You bet ready for snakehead view? Get ready for snakehead view. Snakehead view. You ready? First quarter, going in, baby. Mechanical. I am mechanical madness. I am mechanical madness. I'm getting any juice on here. Bugs inside your brains. Bugs inside your veins. Bugs inside your eyes. Bugs inside your fries. Woo! Something must be wrong. Something must be wrong. I'm getting nothing out of here. Maybe time just to tear this fucker down. I'll tell you what we're going to do. No ifs, ands, buts. No ifs, ands, buts. We will bring closure to this event. We're going to bring closure to this motherfucker. Are y'all with me? Let's get this shit out real quick. All right. Here's what we're going to do. You've been working with me. I've been working with you. For the past 4 or 5 days, it's been trench foot. It's been fuck up. This computer now, I think we're reaching a point where I've got a little, we've got a little skin in the game. And it's a little too much to fuck with right now. We're going to work on it. We're going to try to take apart some of these components. All right? Shit's fucking up with it. We got to get it going. These problems too, like I said, the case, it ain't closed. You've still seen this one. Like I said, we had to deal with some ornery problems, but we're actually going to solve those problems. We're going to try to bring closure during this event, and we're going to show you what happens in the dealioid. So watch out. And I tell you what, we're going to do spark foot, okay? Everybody ready to do spark foot? See if this thing will shock you. And your foot may give you a seizure. Oh, yeah. Feeling for those hot, oh, yeah, hot, 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 resistance. Thor's foot getting a little more resistance. All right. So okay. First things first. We're going to start sort of breaking this shit down and find what we can do with the pieces, because I'm going to have to get something else. We don't know what's on the hard drive, but we're going to try to show you a little bit. Let's just call this a physiognomical anatomy and physiology. We call it A&P. We're having a little bit of A&P here. I feel I got my value out of it. It's a shame. I wanted to, you know, but right now we got to focus on a few things. Here's our camera. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we had to pull some of that off. I'd like to get you in a little closer. I don't know if we can get you in a little closer. All right. Yeah, we still got some juice. We still got some power. So let's find that. Circuit. Right in there, those last little bits. Ah! I'm absorbing the electricity out of it. Ah! Painfully. Feel that? I think I'm getting it. Absorbing the energy out of here. Now, a lot of you pussies may not have a cunt for this, but that's okay, because you can sit back and watch, but you better pay your fucking dues. And I'm watching out for these snitch ass motherfuckers that are bugging me. Let's get ready. We're going to power up some tools. Here we have a rotary bit. And we're having some issues. We got to have some kind of bit to dig in and tear into that thing. So we're going to go ahead and dip off in the lab. Okay, so we got a couple of choices. Some of these hex bits. See, my finger got smashed. Very painful. Finger was smashed on the thing. Like I said, it's a high degree of precision. Some people don't give a rat's ass. They don't understand me. They don't understand my logic. And that's why we're going to take a little bit longer this time. You see that? And the fools to steal from me, it won't work. They treat me like a plague. And God, hopefully, Lord, send death. And people would try to steal from the root and not provide, not work, grow, not right. Cocksuckers don't like I said, it's long suffering. You digging that, fools? This is the hot plate. We're about to discharge that shit. What's in here? I don't know, but we're about to figure it out. So get your cunt, get your cock, and begin masturbation. We're going to get that white stuff or clear stuff out. It will begin erotica. Am I allowed to say that? I think some people are getting woodies. Woodies. Are you getting a woody? Some people's pussies are getting wet. Your pussy's getting wet. Pussy's getting wet. They castrate me. They're rigging up my sex life. They're rigging up everything. Now, most people I know, they're all rig rats. Yes, me. I treat them like shit. I said, hey, let the guy come up. And they want to kill him. I'm like, I want out. And they were like, you can't get out. I'm like, oh, I see. So what was all this? Just another rape. Just another rape. You know how it goes. Watch out. Slowly get. Oh, shoot. You see how sensitive, very sensitive shit. Very sensitive. The people will jam you up. Just like they always do. Just like they did Terry Tyler. They never will let you free. But I'm going to try to set you free if we can. You may be free. But don't forget about your brothers that are still trapped. Your POWs. live and they're in real deep jams. They don't give a fuck about them. Wow. And take a look at that. I don't know if you can get up here with me. But we got there's a lot of transformers packed in here. Dragging them up might be a bit of a chore. Look at good snakehead view. Snakehead view. Snakehead view. Don't forget this. Give the snake head. Comment in the box below if you want. You're able to see. I'm going to skip the snake head. This snake's trying to get off. Man. See? And now we're looking into the heart of something. And you guys are going to need a little more light. And some capacitors. I see some capacitors, some rings of coil, some resistors, some pretty heavy duty shit. In China. God bless the Chinese, you know. I ain't got no beef with no Chinese. They're pretty cool with me. I just don't know what to do. Where I fit in the world. But this right here, I do know. We gotta get this out of here. So we gotta pull that up. Pull that up. Look at that. Smooth operation there. It was hard, but we got it loose. See that? Now, You see that? Last go. You get jammed. There's a little problem here. There it is, see? They really fucked me. They broke me. Where's that? Use that. So it looks like we've got these on a little sandy. These right here are your armatures that are holding that in place, and then you get this now we got to figure out what that is. And as far as this thing goes, this thing is going to be sold. We're going to work on selling that. So as I work right now, I'm fixing this. We don't have a lot of this going on. So if you want, I will play you a little riff. Do you want me to sing for you? All right, all my country people out there in Mississippi, we'll try to sing you a little song. My folks ditched me, my wife ditched me, out of the house, out of the house, out of the house. My wife ditched me, my folks ditched me, out of the house, out of the house, out of the house. And it's so lonely. Works just fine. And some people just want to kill me, take all of my money, and I hope that they die. It works just fine. Have you ever seen a rainbow or a lady with no clothes? They come in the latitude. These people with some attitudes, they won't degrade me. Poor little Terry T. Crushes home and crushes home and take all he owns. Worthless cunts. Worthless cunts. Thanks for your rape and your robbery, your robbery, your robbery. And when they lay down late at night, my own people sold me. My family disowned me. Try to take a bite out of my sandwich when they stole from me the dead baby's bones. They tried to sacrifice me before I was even born. All right, so what I'm doing right now, I'm getting the snake view. I've got to work on this smaller device right now because it needs work. That's eating up time. I mean, we've got a situation here. And don't forget a little something. All right. Well, we've got one out the door. It's like, can I catch a little sleep sigh? Man, I'm exhausted. Let's take a little 1-minute break. Don't forget to check out your 8 hours of John Kabat-Zinn. I think we might just drop in. I think we're going to drop in with a little Zen. I think you cunts. Let's put him on a little Zen. I'd like to introduce you to a guy. His name is Kabat-Zinn. John. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn. So this is just some Zen.
You can manage anything with Monday.com, even social media content. First, put all of your team's content ideas here, like how to light-proof your face. Then, lying down meditation. Lying down is a wonderful way to meditate if you can manage not to fall asleep. And if you do fall asleep, your sleep may be more restful if you enter it through meditation. You can wake up from sleeping the same way, bringing full awareness to those first moments of wakefulness returning. When your body is lying down, you can really let the whole of it go much more easily than you can in any other posture. Your body can sink into the bed, mat, floor, or ground until your muscles stop making the slightest effort to hold you together. This is a profound letting go at the level of your muscles and the motor neurons which govern them. The mind quickly follows if you give it permission to stay open and wakeful. Using the body as a whole as the object of your attention in lying down meditation is a blessing. You can feel the body from head to toe, breathing and radiating warmth over the entire envelope of your skin. It's the whole body that breathes, the whole body that's alive. In bringing mindfulness to the body as a whole, you can reclaim your entire body as the locus of your being and your vitality, and remind yourself that you, whoever you are not just a resident of your head. You can focus on different areas in either a free-flowing or a more systematic way when practicing meditation lying down. We introduce the people in our clinic to lying down meditation in the form of a 45-minute body scan. Not everybody can sit for 45 minutes right away, but anybody can do the body scan. All you need to do is lie here and feel different regions of your body, and then let go of them. The body scan is systematic in the sense that we move through the various regions of the body in a particular order, but there's no one way to do it. It could be done scanning from head to feet, or from feet to head, or from side to side for that matter. One way to practice is to inwardly direct your breath into and out from the various regions of your body, as if you could breathe right into your toes or your knee or your ear, and breathe out from those places. When you feel ready, on an out breath, you just let go of that region, allowing or inviting it to dissolve in your mind's eye as the muscles themselves let go and you drop into stillness and open awareness before moving on and connecting with the next region of the body, which you would come to on another in-breath. As much as possible, allow all the breathing to be through your nose. You don't have to do lying down meditation as systematically as in the body scan, however. You can also focus on particular regions of your body at will, or as they become dominant in the field of your awareness, perhaps due to pain or a problem with a particular region. Entering into them with openness and attention and acceptance can be profoundly healing, especially if you practice regularly. It feels like a deep nourishing of cells and tissues, as well as of psyche and spirit, whole body and soul. Lying down meditation is a good way to get in touch with your emotional body, too. We possess a metaphorical, a mythical heart, as well as a physical one. When we focus on the region of the heart, it can be helpful to tune into any sensations of constriction in the chest, tightness or heaviness, and be aware of emotions such as grief, sadness, loneliness, despair, unworthiness, or anger, which may lie just beneath the surface of those physical sensations. We speak of broken hearts, of being hard-hearted or heavy-hearted, because the heart is known in our culture as the seat of our emotional life. The heart is also the seat of love, joy, and compassion, and such emotions are equally deserving of attention and of honoring as you discover them. A number of specialized meditative practices, such as loving kindness meditation, are specifically oriented towards cultivating in oneself particular feeling states that expand and open the metaphorical heart. Acceptance, forgiveness, loving kindness, generosity, and trust are all strengthened by intentionally centering and sustaining attention in the heart region and invoking such feelings as part of formal meditation practice. But these feelings are also strengthened through simply recognizing them when they arise spontaneously in your meditation practice and by encountering them with awareness. Other body regions too have metaphorical meaning and can be approached in meditations, lying down and otherwise, with this kind of awareness. The solar plexus has a sun-like radiant quality and can help us to contact feelings of centeredness, lying as it does at the center of gravity of the body, and of vitality in terms of its digestive fires. The throat focalizes our emotions and can be either constricted or open. Feelings can get stuck in the throat, sometimes even if the heart is open. When we develop mindfulness of the throat region, it can put us more in touch with our speech and its tonal qualities, such as explosiveness, speed, harshness, volume, automaticity on the one hand, or softness, gentleness, sensitivity on the other, as well as its content. Each region of the physical body has its counterpart in an emotional body or map, which carries a deeper meaning for us, often completely below our level of awareness. In order to continue growing, we must continuously activate, listen to, and learn from our emotional body.
Subscribe below.
Lying down meditations can help a lot with this, as long as when you get up, you're willing to risk the stands that your insights might require. In the old days, our cultures, mythologies, and rituals helped in the process of activating our emotional body and honoring its vitality and its impermanence. Usually this was done in same-sex initiation practices organized by the community of elders, whose job it was to educate the adolescents about what it meant to be a full adult within the tribe of culture. The importance of the development of the emotional body is hardly recognized today. We are pretty much left to our own devices to come to full adulthood, whether man or woman. Our elders may have become so denatured themselves from a lack of such nurturance that there's no longer a collective knowledge of how to guide the awakening emotional vitality and authenticity of our young people, our children. Mindfulness may contribute to a reawakening of this ancient wisdom in ourselves and in others. Since we lie down for so much of our lives, lying down meditation provides a readily accessible gateway to another dimension of consciousness. Before sleep, upon waking, while resting or lounging, the lying down can itself invite you to practice mindfulness, bringing breath and body together moment by moment, filling your body with awareness and acceptance, listening, listening, hearing, hearing, growing, growing, letting go, letting be. Try tuning into your breath when you find yourself lying down. Feel it moving in your entire body. Dwell with the breath in various regions of your body, such as the feet, the legs, the pelvis and genitals, the belly, the chest, the back, the shoulders, the arms, the throat and the neck, the head, the face, the top of your head.
And the beatings, the beatings, the beatings, the beatings of stealing from someone's mind. Watch out what you think, because there's thinking what you think, what you think, what you think, what you think. All right. Let's take a look at what we got here. This is a weird looking thing. I really got to get down here to look at it. If you want to get in even deeper, you're going to have to get this. This appears to be an aluminum heat sink. It's even smaller than that. This is really small. As a matter of fact, I may not have the tools for this job. The fact that we have this piece is what I'm going to go ahead and describe this as is a Wi-Fi. This is the wireless adapter. You can see your positive, your negative channels right here. The hardware that's inside of it, like I said, this should slide out, but I've got to remove this anchor plate. That's secured with a very, you got to have a very special tool to get that out. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. But we've got that, and we've got the, I guess the transformer box, what you'd call it, was what I'm calling it, power supply, possibly the power supply. Because what I'm looking at over here, if you fucking faggots will look over here, no disrespect to that gays. You know, I might be gay. Let me tell you something, gays, LGBTQs. There's a lot of people out there that say gays burn in hell. And they're going to burn in hell, and they're going to burn in hell. And there's a lot of people that say, I'm going to burn in hell. All of these homo motherfuckers, homos, are going to burn in hell. Digital hell. And you're going to hell. And you're going to burn in a digital hell. But we ain't going to let that happen, are we? We ain't going to let that happen. We got to find out who these folks are. And that's going to involve popping the locks. Do you see the locks, baby? We can't pop this lock. It's too secure. You can't get it either. We're in the third quarter now, so I tell you what, we're going to play a song. I think you're all just a little too late. God bless Miss JoJo. Very beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, they want to turn women into robots. They want little fuck dolls. The fuck dolls, they touch on them, they look into their private lives, the diaries, the blood in the diaper. I looked in there, I said, what the fuck is going on at the church, at the daycare, selling all the babies, and international. It's ill an auction, a smorgasbord for your flesh. They'll wear your skin and they'll wear your face. You're all just a day too late. You don't know that it is coming right in. The end is right here. And you don't have nothing to say. 'Cause no one's here, you're all too late. Too late. All too late. Too late.
I was young and in love. I give you everything, but it wasn't enough. You're now you wanna, you need me, can. You know what's to by someone else. And then you go, I'm loving myself. You got a problem, but don't come asking me for help.
Run free. You run free, run free. Cut strings, you cut in. Don't they won't let you have a right to your body. They will talk about abortions, but she can't even hit amphetamines. I said, what? It's just a little too late. They call a free country, but these people get money, sending little girls straight to the grave. But oh, it's just a little too late. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and get you a grave. What's in your little head? Woohoo! You know we got to get those chips back. We ran them out. We ran them out. We ran them out, honey. Got to rent that. All right. Back in the war gen. The war gen. Fighting the battle of tech. Fighting the battle of tech. And said they in my girl. They're in my girl. They're in my girl. We're all reading it up too, these people. We keep rolling, man. You can't give up. You gotta keep the fight. You can't give up. You can't give up. All right, you cocksuckers ready? Bah. Check out this little pins. Word for warranty. Ah! Yeah! Oh! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck is this we got loose? Holy shit. Guys, we got this, gals, we got this fucking, bracket here. This is a restraint. They, put this on there. It's a, aluminum restraint. And it, appears to be tied in some wicked fan type structures that are coursing through this area. And then we got the fans. This is part of the heat sink. This is part of the coolant section of this machine. We're talking about the coolant, keeping that shit cool and kosher and sanitary and squared away. And right in through here, we're going to see, like I said, this is a really neat feature. I'm going to show you. You'll miss it if you don't pay attention. You fuck. You fucks. really neat feature right here. All right. See this thing right here? I'm going to tell you, well, I can't tell you a secret. Back in the dope days, I was, or I knew, or I was, I might have been. You know, there's all these things that say different things that drop charge on you. Might drop a dime or a quarter on you. But I used to have these filled, or I knew somebody that did. There was a man out there, a woman. There was a woman that was out there, filled these little things with packets of good shit. So let's slowly slide this unit. And it's getting hemmed up on something. So a little torque, a little tension. It looks like there's some copper, a copper heat sink. I venture to say there's a copper heat sink that's running down through here. There's a copper heat sink that's running down here. It looks like a pack of capacitors. You see these right here? These are capacitors right here. This is a grounding screw. It appears to be a grounding plate right here. This is a grounding plate. You've got these capacitors, integrated circuitry, really intimately designed circuitry on this board, and then we start coming in right in here. So it's a matter of sex with an animal, and which one would you choose? So it looks like we're dealing with this situation. We're knee deep in the shit pile. We're harvesting organs proverbially, and you know, we're looking for women. I need young women, preferably young women, and of age, legally in your state or jurisdiction, to come to bed with me. To come to bed with me. You want to come to bed with me? You don't want to come to bed with me? That's okay. You don't have to come to bed with me. Come to bed with me. You want to come to bed with me? They won't let me come to bed with people. But we're gonna try. See if they're rigging me up, because they're rigging me up. They don't want you to come to bed with me. They don't want you to come to bed with me. And I found that out. It's been a heartbreak. You know. So now we run this thing. And look at that. Screwing into a baby's brain, ain't it? Putting little things in little people. Pretty fun, ain't it? All right. We're at the first hour in. That means it's time for a rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll song. We're going to listen to some Ozzy. Some motherfucking Ozzy. Terry Tyler. Subscribe below. Don't forget your LinkedIn people. You know, this YouTube stuff is pretty serious. This could be some leaks, so we're just gonna let it rock and roll and see what happens. You got this motherfucker right here. You're good. Oh, wow. Did you see that? That was bad. Did you see that? That was fucked up. Cut you off. You don't want no friends. No new friends. You cut off your ends. You don't want to be friends with me? Well, don't fuck around when I get the bees. And if you're stealing from me, you must want a motherfucking. I do not know what you do, but I'd rather fall on my sword than be a bitch for you. All right. So see that motherfucking shit right there. Try to jam me up. Then you can see what's what. And when my Peter's hard. And don't forget about the horse's mouth. All right, fix that. But don't forget about your ulcerative colitis. It's not like something you put in your butt, but it's something you fix. You're moderately disabled, you see. All right. So we're still stuck here, live in the room. Nobody's in here. Like I said, I think we're getting sandboxed. We're getting bird boxed. I don't know. It's really funny. If they try to put me, I'm never in the featured rack. Everybody's in the featured rack somehow. I'm never in the featured rack. If they put me in the featured rack, it's like collusion. He's a bad guy. They're helping Tyler. Why is it helping Tyler? Where's the war on Terry Tyler? I want to know. Where is the war on Terry Tyler? It's the war on you. It's the war on America. The war on Terry Tyler. It's a war on you. It's a war on America. You can work with me, or you can wait. Like I said, they're cutting the feeds. And I hope, like I said, people will see. They'll either leak the feeds, and we'll try to get the people. It's the last chance for the people. We'll see. We're still trying to figure this out. We're still trying to find out who is jamming me up, because this is a serious problem. Very serious problem. There's a lot of shit going on in here. You gotta be real careful. You can't just have your fucking fingers in here, you goddamn crack fingers. Fucking coke fingers. Fucking meth fingers in there. You gotta find a way to break it loose. Something's in there. Mm, come on, you fucker. You seeing that? You getting with the shindig? Sex with the animals? It's all about sex with the animals. Oh, yeah. Right there. So, there it is. We're going to let y'all sit for just a minute. Two-minute intermission. I don't know if you maggots can see me. I'm getting some trench foot. See that? They put a mark on me. Put a hex. And try to kill me. Assassinate me. I need some money. Like I said, I don't know how to work this shit. You work it till you can't. Let's say you know you're homeless. You're jammed out. Still haven't accomplished a lot of missions I had to accomplish. Nobody wants to help. Everybody got time for everybody else. They got time to fuck everybody else. And I said, you know what? There's some sick fucks out there trying to fuck this little kid I know. And I'll tell you who. One of the sick fucks trying to sell me out. I don't want to hear from none of them. And they keep on attacking me. So I don't want to hear your fucking words anymore. Get out of my life. Go away. No. Don't want your cash. Don't want your capital. Violent country. They're trying to steal. We're stalling out. Investigation and discovery more important. Lizard lick more important. Squidbillies more important. Sam and Bob's more important. I go give motherfuckers books. They don't do nothing with them. They're just garbage, sacks of garbage. Worthless fuck. They'll piss on me if I was on fire. And I want something. Okay, hang on then. Motherfucker gotta eat. I ain't a whole lot different than that machine, neither is you. Well, just kind of again. in about 20 seconds. I'm a little top of my head. All right, you fuckers. For another hour and 20 in, I decided to drag you fucks along with me. See where your heart's at. See where the system's at. All right. Hey, look here. So we're damaging this piece right here. And the piece is getting damaged. They're lodged together pretty thick. And pulling them apart is actually ripping the enclosure off of the board, the logic board, the main board here, whatever the situation may be. We're looking at the situation right here. The fingers. God. Well, I'm not God, but could all be gods. What do you think? We gods. We gods. All right. Then we got some things right here. We got some things right here. It's like, what the fuck is going on up here, people? That is a real issue. And I've got a radical monster bit coming in. Be careful, man. You'll fuck your shit up. Look at that torque. We're applying the torque conversion. All right. And we're usurping there we go, execution. And Johnny Knight Rays. Johnny Knight Rays. Hey. What's that? So we're looking at that. I'm trying to get in here. That's going to be a tough one because it looks like what we're dealing with here. That bit's just not long enough to get down there. That may require some manual work. Hey! Any word on the broskies? Couple broskies. Alright, we're gonna get this fucker loose right here. Then you gotta get this. Let's go ahead and try to manualize it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that buckle. That was a sharp tear. This is not good. Let's see, I found the finger.
So we got some tearage. Whoa, seriously. I think part of the fucking thing is torn off in there. That is serious, bad, no good. So that was just torn right out of here. It seems to be put somewhere else. How did that work? How did that happen? I don't know. I just took somebody away and put somebody else there. Yeah, well, that's how you like it. That's how you gonna live. Nothing ever gonna be right. I'd rather be dead than living that bullshit. Okay, we should have a problem. Wow. Oh! Fuck! Look at that. We got a serious problem. That capacitor is ripped off the main board. I forget this guy I was watching. He did this type of shit. He was a real badass guy. He was like a New York guy or something. He was like he was a high stepping yeller. But he could do shit like that. But he had, oh no. Apparently this has to be connected to back in here. Wired back in the logic board somehow. So in a sense, the computer's done. It's done. That's sad news, people. Very sad news. All right. Looking for some super fans. Super fans. Super fans.
She's act our instinct now. You gotta donate some money. Get this machine in place. Fucking hey, man. Hey, don't forget your lubricant when I stick my dick inside your asshole. Ah! Break it free. We're breaking free. We're breaking free. There it is. Awesome. Uh-oh, there's someone coming in and hacking my shit again. Trying to fuck Terry Tyler, and they still ain't even freed up his stuff yet. Man, what are you little maggots doing down there? Here I am fighting the good fight. As a cable guard, that's about $2, $3, $4, $5, but we're talking about weeks. To get it in the mail, there's a capacitor down there on that board. It's about useless. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. We've been out here grinding it out. I decided, I built this fucker up. We're going away. Push, pull, or drag. Push, pull, or drag. Push, pull, or drag. That damn QLA, Dan Pena, that fucker. He may be stealing my shit too. I don't know. May not. But he's taught me a lot. He's in there too. Don't forget, check out 8 Hours, Dan Pena. And also, check out the other 8-hour videos. I'm going to be trying to, like I said, I got to hash through these problems. And I got people fucking me in the ears. I got people that are trying to set me up and fuck my kids. They want what I got, but they don't want to pitch in with what it is. Some of them want what I got, but they don't want to pitch in. And then I got other groups that think I'm dirty. They're not dealing with me. We don't know where that's going to go. Or actually, what would that be? Where that would be a full and 3/4. We're going into the full and 3/4. A full and 3/4. We're in a log jam. And we got a scenario here where I must destroy this task. And let me tell you what, if you think computers are over and done with, I will be right back, you cunts, you worthless cunts. There's something else in there. If we skin this fucker, we get in here, I'm telling you, nobody wants to back me. Nobody's got the guts. Nobody's got the balls. And it's okay. It's dangerous. I'm a dirty bird. Or so they say. It's been rigged. I'm rigged. But I don't want loot. It's like I don't want to be asking for fucking, yeah, give me some money. Give me some money. You know? I ain't really asking for no money. I don't need no money right now. I'm not turning down any money. I mean, you can clear out the jam quick and help me out. That's what this platform's for. You can donate, you can get a little loot. A little loot's going to go a long way. And if you're not prepared to come to boot with the loot, then I don't know. Sounds like you might want to shoot. But we've got some situations. I'm going to try to work them. I mean, there's not a lot else you can do. Buy my book. Buy my book. Time Wall Principle. Universal Mind Ministries. Terry Tyler. Facing the Storm. Unlimited Motivation. I'm trying to write another book. And trying to get another book going. But like I said, the principles in that book are valid. And I want people that are going to fuck with me. You're going to need to purchase the book. I want you to buy my book, have a receipt. Some people may be exonerated out of it, but buy my book, read my book. Otherwise, I don't really know what to say. I've got a few things that I got to handle. And a lot of people, they don't want to get on board. We're figuring this out. All right. Let's get back to work. What we have here is a CD DVR drive, and it's got connections running up here, right up near this fan.
Ah! Cut the wires! What the fuck? Damn, what? Careful, careful, careful. Sometimes, don't forget, you might need sex with an animal. Big dicks, horse dicks, Grammarly. I said, you try that a little bit. I said, it might give you a crack rock, son. Just one crack rock is all I ask. Never smoked crack. But I'll tell you what, just, you know, why don't you try it one day? Can't get it loose. Trying to break it loose. We got it. All right, we've just lodged this awesome fucking coolant fan here. And it's tied in to some shit here. That's going to involve a little bit of light shinage. Ooh. You know, we wonder about old Steve Jobs. They say he didn't bathe, and he stunk. He didn't like bathing, and I dig that. They also say he was an asshole, and God only knows what that guy was thinking. You know what I mean? God bless old Steve. I like Steve Jobs, you know. You're all right, yeah. They're all right, guys. What do we got? Ooh. But like you said, don't forget sex with quarter horses jumping off. What's the difference between sex with a quarter horse and a half a horse? If it's a half a horse, I mean, hey, you know, I mean, like a half ounce or a quarter ounce. I don't know. All righty. Awesome view right here. Check this motherfucker out. Don't forget to subscribe below. Terry Tyler from Tupelo. And pulling the cables, separating that motherfucker free. And here it is, the fan. And I tell you what, this is a cool motherfucker. Real cool. DC brushless. You know, we can look at it. We're almost into, like I said, we're talking about a quarter horse or a half a horse. We ran a full horse and a full horse. Well, that'd be a double horsey. And you know, my dating app still it's hacked. I can't get anything for I can't show you that on here. This platform has standards. I'm going to adhere to those. I could do porn if I wanted. I'm not doing porn. So we're here to help the people, save the people, save the people, save the world, save America, make America great again. Now this is a mission. We still got a few things to accomplish. We've got all these components. Like I said, it's take about 2 hours, motherfucker. If you ain't cut out for it, you're just gonna have a hard time. You know, it ain't no different than having sex with animals. You know, there's a lot of chicken fuckers. There's a lot of horse fuckers. And we got a lot of these components here. All right. That's going to go down here. And wow, look at this thing. That looks copper. Rare metal. Look at that metal. Of course, we had to look at that. Ooh, Hagaloogie up there. All right. And there that is. Look at that. Wicked. Is that gold? Is that copper? I don't know. That's a pretty rare luminous metal we have right here. We're going into actually the 8th quarter. What is that going to be?
Eighth quarter. What do you say? We play, I don't know, make it suit for this. But it's now midnight on the 28th. We're checking in. We're going to do some Gucci Mane. And yeah, we're trying to get those folks got to get you know what I mean. It should be pretty fucking easy. I'm trying to work on it. Hey, we're gonna need another. Don't forget your Coke spoon, your Coke spoon. Don't forget your Coke spoon. You can't Coke.
You can't coke because you too broke. You too broke. You can't coke. You can't coke because you too broke. He's broke. Ah, break away. Break away, break away, break away, break away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, check out that next tape. All right, so we're still in here working overtime, and the next day with the Coke spoon is not a Coke spoon. It's just a creeper crawler. Watch out. It might be poking at your butthole when you're sleeping. But this thing right here is a pretty sophisticated piece of equipment, and you don't understand the size of the magnitude. I had to work through this shit, and it's been a hard ride. You see, a lot of the cables, it seems, are wrapping around this appendature, and they're going back in here. So what's going to have to happen is we're going to stop it, and we're going to see if this actually goes or if this is going to be banned. We'll see you on the next round.